เรามาต่อกันเลยยังไงอะไม่ใช่ไปจากฝั่งไหนนะครับไม่มีกลับทางเดิมนี่เหรออะไรแล้วเขาเข้าไปกันยังไงกันเข้าไปทำงานยังไงแปลกดิอย่าบอกนะว่าต้องไปเปิดไฟอีกกี้มันไม่ใช่แบบนี้นี่อ๋อชิปใหม่เฉยแล้วก็ปุ๊บต่ออีกรอบนึงมาจากไหนเนี่ยล่ะเนี่ยถ้าเปิดกลัวไปจะไม่ใช่อ่ะเนี่ยอ้าวอะไรวะเปิดเข้าเปิดออกลงไปในน้ำเป็นอะไรไหมเนี่ยฝั่งนู้นคืออะไรลงน้ำเหมือนกันไม่ไปดีกว่าจริงเหมือนไปฝั่งนู้นก็ได้อะไรอะไร
The echoing hall had a story to tell.
เป็นลาย
This new plot beat would carry me deeper into the story.
ในต่อลองดูแล้วเนี่ยไม่ใช่ใช่
The scene had changed.
ไปไหนต่อเลยนี้เขา
The hall had changed into the murder cult's hideout. The cultists were close now, a dark presence rising from the depths.
แล้วไงต่อล่ะนี่อ่ะ
Had witnessed something here that made him run scared. Whether the summoning ritual had been a bona fide supernatural event or the mass psychosis of stark raving lunatics, it didn't change the facts. The cult was messing with things no one should mess with.
The ritual was a vital part of the story, the key to reaching the murder site. The plot element I found would drive the story forward.
อันนี้ต่อ
This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you're gone.
มิชชั่นไปยังไงต่อล่ะนี่
Wake, wake.
โอ้ยว้าวโอ้ยอ้าวแล้วก็หายไปแล้วก็ตรงนู้นอ่ะอะไรเหรอของwords of action นี่ก็
The Fed had witnessed something here that made him run.
มีอะไรของ อะไรเพิ่มเลือดเองด้วยวะเนี่ยเกียร์
Turns out the cultists weren't the only ones using the tunnels. Hidden graffiti signs marked secret routes. I kept hearing whispers around burn barrels of an underground society of mystic outsiders with hidden knowledge. Typical New York.
Shit. เซฟ2 ชั่วโมงกลับมาทางเดิมกลับมาทางเดิมไปไหนต่อแล้วเนี่ยต้องกลับไปตรงนี้
Turns out the cultists weren't the only ones using the tunnels. Hidden graffiti.
ไม่ใช่
I couldn't add a new element from here. I'd have to go to the scene.
กลับไปที่เดิมตรงนู้นตรงนี้ด้วยจำไม่ได้ตรงนี้ไปไหนแล้วเนี่ย
I couldn't hear the dark presence. It was gone.
สู้ The Dark Presence ไม่ได้
The tunnel was open now. I could
เฮ้ยมาแล้วนี่คือชุดดิการมองหลังไปถึงไหนแล้วน่าจะล่าแล้ว
The dark presence. I had seen it
ที่เคยเห็น
before.
มันมาก่อน
I remembered now.
จำได้แล้วนะ
Was always out there,
มาแล้ว
hunting me. I had found the murder site. Somehow the victim's heart was the key. Something had shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home.
เชื่อมกันแล้ว
An FBI agent? Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence. Help me. Please, help me. I could sense it. I was closer to home.
มันใกล้ถึงบ้านแล้ว
Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow? Something had changed. Outside.
นี่อยากเป็นไป
Parliament Tower. Where I had lived with Alice. It was out there. Waiting for me.
ตรงนั้นกำลังรอฉันอยู่จบไปเล่นบทผู้หญิงเปล่าเอาไม่ใช่วะไปที่อพาร์ตเมนต์
Who was writing who?
คน
Who was writing this poem? Me?
ฉันเหรอ
No.
ไม่ละ
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it, hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of rain.
เฮ้ยเฟรมเรทตกได้ปกติ
The station had changed. I was closer now.
ใกล้ถึงแล้วล่ะ
I
Parliament Tower. Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
Writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex,
Wake.
she knew things.
Yeah.
It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
ได้อยู่ในเรื่องราวด้วยเหรอถึงยังว้าวแล้วเอาเฮ้ยบทที่3แล้วเหรอ
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice!
Alice,
อะไรอะ
this is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her? This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books. This symbol wasn't here before. Alice's video camera. No memory card inside.
memory จะต้องเอา memory มาใส่ นี่
Part 1.
เจอแล้ว
What was Alice working on?
เครื่องพิมพ์ดีดอ้าวชอตใส่สไลด์อะ
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. Easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do too sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me. Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why? I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing.
Up.จบอีกแล้ว ครับ ยากไงซื้อหลายวันแล้ว
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place. Yeah. It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the dark presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the dark presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the dark place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people, making them crazy, bringing the dark place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the dark place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake.
ครับ
I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free.
เวลาเดิมอะ
Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen.
ใกล้ละ
If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the dark place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Mr. Wake, Alan, we've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the dark place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
It's insane. And there's so much of it.
เห็นไฟแล้วนั่นเลยโอเคกลับมาที่เดิมเกี่ยวคิกเกอร์
Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult.
คิกเกอร์อยู่ที่ไหน The story
The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake.
Return.
And the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance?
โอ้เยอะเลย
Right.
Nice spring. The overlap. The overlap. เข้ามาได้ไง ไม่ใช่ ไม่ใช่จ้าเพชรแฟลชไลท์โอเคไม่ใช่
That's it.
นั่นแหละ
Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen.
ไม่ได้เดเตอร์เป็นเคซี่
วันหนึ่งที่ไม่อ่านไอ้คืนนึงแล้วมันมาตอบอีกวันนึงแม่ก็แกล้งมันรู้เลยแม่น็อตรู้เนาะเอาอะไรใส่หูวะถ้าแม่พูดกับน็อตไม่ได้ยินหรอ
ได้ยิน
น็อตเอาอะไรหู
Have you ever heard of the cult of the tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness, possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
Cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
ก็ไปที่บอร์ด Call of Tree
Doesn't make sense.
ไม่ใช่ ยังไม่มาไม่โผล่
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused?
Of course.
Or is he hiding something?
อะไรเข้ามา
Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker. Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake.
กำลังตามล่าแม่ลัด
Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa.
Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this.
ซ่อน
This
ซ่
is
อนอยู่
our job.
Okay. Here.
เนี่ยเป็นกระดาษซ่อนอยู่นี่
This is all I have.
ทั้งหมด
Be careful with them.
ระวังด้วย
Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the cult of the tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon.
เออ
Standing inside the trailer at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the cult of the tree. Her mind reeled from what the horror story was now claiming about her life, her past. She didn't accept it. She stepped out of the trailer. She needed air, but she wasn't alone. A cultist stared at her from behind a deer mask. She drew her weapon, shouted, ran after him.
Burn. ตอนนั้นเอาไหนวะเนี่ยนี่ก่อนอะไร
To Saga, with a heightened survival instinct kicking in, it seemed like she had just squeezed down the trigger of her pistol once, as the Taken was coming closer and closer. But the gun kept firing again and again faster than possible, like she was rapidly pulling the trigger.
โอเคไปไหนต่อแล้วเนี่ย
Wake has more information. I need to keep questioning him.
จะถามอะไรอีกอะมีอะไรให้ถาม เซฟมีอะไรอีกอะไม่มีแล้วเนี่ยเขาต้องเข้าโหมดเดียว
You are a handsome deer.
Khôngมีอะไรแล้วอะอ๋อขาดอันหนึ่ง
The cult of the tree has the clicker Wake told me
เช
about.
เดอร์
They're a part of all this.
It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult.
เดอะโค
Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
จากตัวนี้คุณสามารถเปลี่ยนเปลี่ยนได้แล้วเหรอบักเก็ตใน janitor break room ไม่ไปละ
Hi, welcome.
Okay. Past favorite Deerfest floats. Go.
The yarn puppet monstrosity.
The stuffed moose and squirrels one.
No, thank you. Those beady dead marble eyes still give me nightmares.
Hello and welcome to
I can't force it open.
Washington's best coffee-themed amusement park. All of our attractions are family-friendly and available to children of all ages, just like our coffee. So, take a sip of our Oh Dear Diner organic coffee and let the adventure begin.
ได้
Hold on for dear life on the Espresso Express. Oh! Soak in some local history at the Huatari Well, where two serial killers once hid the visible body and their murder victims. It's not haunted.
ไม่มี
Just don't share your coffee with the ghosts. Seriously, stop feeding our ghost coffee. Seriously. Take in amazing views from the slow motion Ferris wheel.
อะไร
So much fun. And finish off at our beautiful gift shop where seniors and children under 10 receive a 9% discount on keychains and propane tanks. Welcome to Coffee World. We guarantee you'll jaw a great time.
ไม่มีอะไร กระดาษ แทมมี่
Hello?
It won't open.
ทีวี
Hello and welcome to Coffee World. Hello and welcome.
Ed hadn't been the same since his latest show had closed. This wasn't the first time one of his productions had shuttered early. Scathing social commentary in a one-act play wasn't exactly filling seats. When Tammy told him she was taking a research trip to Bright Falls, he decided to tag along. Ed told her he wanted to find inspiration. Really, he just wanted a break from the city. But it was true that he certainly needed to find something. A voice, a direction, an idea, something authentic to himself. Ed knew he couldn't keep using Tammy's money to fund his playwriting. After the argument with Tammy, Ed stormed out of the diner and drove their rental-car back to Cauldron Lake to prove a point. Now standing in the dark woods, the sun hidden by the trees, Ed wished he could remember what that point was. Something about masculinity. He cursed at himself and turned to go. Suddenly, he was blinded by a light in his face. Voices shouted and hands pushed him to the ground. Ed struggled, in vain. Tammy tapped her pen on her notebook. Alan Wake had ridden this same ferry into town when he arrived. This was his entry into Bright Falls. His first steps across the threshold. She wrote that down. She always found it helpful to walk in the victim's shoes, do what they did, see what they saw. It added great color to the book. Tammy felt raindrops on her face. God, again? She pulled up her hood. The rain just kept coming. She missed New York. So far, this hadn't been the simple research trip she pictured. First the incident at the lake, then the fight with Ed. It's not surprising tempers got hot. They were both on edge after what had happened. Tammy had said some things she regretted. She looked out over the harbor. A chill passed through her. She hoped Ed wouldn't do anything stupid.
เข้าประตูไม่ออกมาเลยขับไปวอดวอเตอรี่
Yeah, Anderson, I didn't want to say this in front of Wake, but are you sure this is a good idea? Going on your own?
Assuming we believe the page, I need to check this out. We need to find the cult. Anyone we meet here could be a member. And this Scratch guy.
The evil doppelganger? Must be true, or else this guy can't write for shit.
The quality of his writing aside, if this page turns out to be true like the rest have, this could be a breakthrough. We might solve this thing before backup even arrives.
Yeah, but they're taking their time, so just be careful out there. Meanwhile, I think me and Wake will have a chat. Maybe I can shake something loose.
Okay. But remember what happened with the salt shaker?
Yeah, real funny.
The page placed me in a trailer, somewhere in Watery.
จะเจอใครละทีนี้
I should ask around.
Local girl return ที่สาม
A vote for Mayor Setter is a vote for everyone. For Watery.
Mayor Setter will stand up for justice. Okay then. Catchy tune.
ของเยอะมาก เพลงเหรอ
Excuse me. Do you know Hush! Audrey's in the middle of the show. I wonder if I'm the first FBI agent to ever get shushed.
จุดเซฟ5 ชั่วโมงละสลับตีต้องสลับด้วยผมความจริงกลับมาแล้ว
I wasn't able to escape.
ยังไม่พ้นเลย
The dark presence had stopped me.
ดาบเพชรเส้นเดินดาบเพชรเส้นมันจะหยุดฉัน
I had seen the title page of another manuscript. Return. I didn't remember writing it, but it felt familiar. Important. I had to find it.
I'm a writer. I write. Writing is the key. Art is the key to find my way out of the dark place. I can't forget this. Don't you fucking forget this. I'm in the dark place. I'm outside time and space. Outside reality. But this is real. A nightmare dimension. An ocean of darkness. Remember, its dark energy can make art come true. Make dreams and nightmares come true. Yes, I can use this. I need to use this. Hungry, monstrous things. They're plotting to stop me, to devour me, become me. Oh no.
อะไรที่เราดูยัง
When I was
ดูแล้ว อันนี้ดูแล้ว วิทยุ
The writer. Maybe he was a victim.
เขียนเลยเขียน
I would write a new draft of initiation to reach Parliament Tower using another murder site. Scratch was reaching out from the dark place to get Alice. She was out, but still in danger.
Welcome. Our guest tonight is Alan Wake. This time he wanted to do something.
I was back, and I hadn't forgotten. I knew how this worked now. I could take control, no more surprises.
What demons he wrestled with in the dark hours. Together with our house band,
It was locked from the other side.
The story of the journey of Alan Wake, the musical. We just do what we always do. We'll chat, but instead of talking, we'll sing it.
กำลังจะเข้าแล้วแต่ก็
It could not be opened on the side.
Save. ไปนั่นปุ๊บแป๊บเดียวอลันต่อเลย
What the hell?
What the hell?
From what I've gathered, you grew up nice and sheltered with mama's pretty stories and your own made-up fury. And mama gave me a magic clicker. Well, yes, I think it's true and fair to say. Come on in and listen. Lost words you've been missing. Now the fire you're bearing, the eye of the darkness, your light. So you were drawn to stories early on.
My dreams would light up my imagination.
And you had nightmares night and day.
Yeah, but with the clicker, I chased those frights away.
Who you?
So true.
So here is the clue of hope to remember. Visions they come true. Bend the lights with steel. So many the champion of light. I'll show you the herald of darkness. Lost in the never-ending night. Dive in deep to the surface.
And the award goes to Alan White.
And all your stories of crime and chilling thrillers of hard-boiled killers became bestsellers.
It was all too much. I had to get away.
จัดไปบนฉากเลยอย่าบอกนะว่าต้องไม่ใช่ลง
The story's the end, all a piece of true fiction, made meaningless in the face of creation.
เริ่มดูของแล้วมาแล้วก็ต้องสู้ได้สู้แล้วแหละเข้าเมืองแล้ว
But there is more to it than meets the eye.
I never meant for it to ruin my life that way.
Would you say you lived a jaded lie?
Dark shades could never save the day.
So sad,
but true.
Fire in the nightmares, torture and life, which a gift or a curse. A reality made of dreams. Come on, champion of light. I'll show you the world of darkness.
ติดกับอยู่
Lost in the never-ending night. Diving deep to the surface.
เรื่องทำคือไลฟ์ฟอร์
He could write a new story like Tom Zane before him, and maybe they'd be happy once again. Just one shot, one more chance for him to save their marriage away from the city, a romantic getaway.ปืนมีสักที Still he's a torchbearer, and it couldn't be much clearer. A war needs its warrior, true and right. The darkness within him held hostage, and he sees the drowning. What he saved her from the darkness of the lake.
โอ้ 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 ต้องเปิดไฟเปิดอุ้ยโอ้นี่ก็มีกลับมานั่งที่เดิม
I didn't see that coming. vision.
อุ้ยเอาเยอะ
Such a dark place, am I trapped in here? Is this real? I cannot remember. There was a manuscript, it held a key. A vicious cycle I must not surrender to. Echo scenes to seek out again and again until I figure it out to bring this song to its end. I gotta figure it out and bring this song to its end.
ไปไหนแล้วเนี่ยกับทางเดิมไม่น่าใช่เจ็บน้องเพลงเจ็บกีตาร์หน้าคุ้นๆนะเอาไปฮะไปมา
And I thought this place couldn't get any stranger.
Champion of light.
Catchy, right?
Herald of darkness. Lost in the...
ออกจบจะไปดู5 ชั่วโมงครึ่งก็จะพักก่อนงั้นพักก่อนแล้วกันเดี๋ยวค่อยมาใหม่